the size of that thing.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Red 2 Chatter, the podcast that is about everything Star Wars. I'm your host, Dallin, and I have my two brothers, Jay and Ryan, with me.
Hey, everybody.
How's it going?
And today we have some very interesting topics. So first off, I just want to say, happy birthday, George Lucas. This happened like 2 days ago, but at the time of recording this, but he turned 73 on May 14th. So that's
happy birthday, George.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Thanks for Star Wars.
Yep, happy late birthday, man. So after that, concept art of the upcoming Han Solo movie have been leaked, depicting images of ships and costume art for Han Solo. First, what do we think about the images themselves? Secondly, what are our thoughts on the leaks themselves? So we're just gonna pull up the pictures right now, and we're gonna go through them. So there's the first one.
I think a lot of these ships, I've gone through a lot of these pictures, and the ships look like Star Wars, which is great. That's what you want to see. It doesn't really give anything away from the movie. I can't tell who's piloting that ship or what that ship is used for, or, is it a smuggler ship? Is it a prisoner transport ship?
It looks like a
transport ship.
So you're gonna put this image up down.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it. Yeah, I'm gonna put it up.
This one looks.
It's like a gun shape.
It's reminiscent of Slave One.
A little bit.
With those guns on the front.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if that one piece is folded out.
So, that's like,
I don't know, cargo area.
Or maybe that's the way people get in.
Yeah, so it kind of looks a little bit like the...
But there's stairs leading up.
Yeah.
You can see stairs.
Yeah, I don't know. It's very interesting. It definitely looks Star Wars.
And it kind of looks like one of the gunships from the Clone Wars.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
A little bit,
it definitely looks Clone Wars.
That open section in the middle where the
where
the
guys
would
jump out,
the clone troopers stand
and would jump out. That's exactly what it looks like, especially the front end of it.
Yeah, it does look like that.
Yeah. Okay, so next one. We have some little set building here. Looks like.
Yeah, I can't even tell what that is.
It's like staircases and
ship almost,
and there's some grates up here. There's a green screen right there. You can see peeking out.
Yeah, that looks like scaffolding.
That
could be almost any construction site.
The interior of something.
Yeah. Okay, so there's another picture of I think that's the same.
A very similar ship.
So this one definitely looks like it's going to be possibly a Imperial ship, just because of the stormtroopers standing inside of it and standing around it.
Yeah.
And one thing to keep in mind, these are leaked photos. These could not even show up in the movie. These could just be somebody rendered these. There's a lot of great artists out there.
Yeah, or this could be just someone that, Disney, Lucasfilms, whatever, just throw this stuff out there and make people talk about it and we're not going to use it.
Right.
Yeah.
So or the guy who leaked this could be fired.
You never know.
Yeah, very true. Unless he doesn't get caught.
Right.
That's the way you do it. Okay, so we have another one here.
This one definitely looks like some crane ship, almost like it's going to be able to pick something up in the middle there. Like a transport.
Like it has a tractor beam that it
or a part of another ship that's released from underneath it.
Yeah.
The ring that
it definitely
Jedi ships
use and
Obi-Wan used and
it definitely does not look like a fighter ship.
Attack of the Clones.
No, it definitely looks like
because it has some lasers right there.
Yeah, more like a freighter.
A freighter, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe his first ship, and maybe it gets destroyed, and he has to get the Millennium Falcon.
Or it could be like Lando's ship.
Yeah. Or he doesn't have to. He doesn't get the Millennium Falcon.
Well, he wins it.
He wins it from Lando. Maybe that's what Lando ends up with.
Yeah, that piece of crap. Instead of the Millennium Falcon.
Maybe that was Han's ship, and that was.
There's another picture of it.
Yeah, it definitely looks like a work, almost like a crane, or something that you would reach down and grab a hold of something and pick it up and lift it.
There's like a little landing,
little
landing gear right there.
It's very
weird.
Where
do you see?
I like the angular shapes.
Yeah.
Where do you see from? Where's the visor?
I like
where's the windshield?
Cockpit? Where's the cockpit?
Yeah, where's the cockpit? Right there?
No, I think that's a gunner, maybe a gunner area.
Yeah,
there.
Is it like right there?
It could be up front, or it could be up high.
High right there.
I like how you're pointing to stuff. These people have no clue what you're pointing at.
Well,
What's
you know,
right there? I don't know.
You guys guess where the cockpit is on this, because I don't know. I have no idea
all
what
the
they're...
details might not be there. They might not have the windows painted in. Or
Yeah.
Yep.
There's another picture of it. It looks like... Oh, that's like under construction, right? That's a real picture, it looks like.
That does almost look like that picture we saw earlier.
Yeah.
From inside.
So maybe that's the inside of it, like.
Yeah, maybe you never know how much of this is still going to be
then again,
screened around it.
When I opened up these images in new tabs, they did get all out of order. So we're basically going on a complete random trail right now. Okay, so next one. Okay, that's the landing.
Same ship, so yeah.
Oh, it looks like those outer wings fold up, or those outer
They
structures.
land like that. They kind of remind me
They look
of...
like they twist and rotate up instead of fold straight up.
Yeah, they kind of remind me of, like, Kylo Ren's ship, or
a little bit.
Yeah, except for his folds sideways where this looks like it more like it rotates
up.
Right.
Yeah.
Up.
That's
a lot of pictures of this one ship, man.
And that looks like it's got a lot more detail.
Looks like, a little more detail, a little bit.
Looks like they've put some more refinement on it.
Still can't tell where the cockpit is.
Further design.
You never know.
Who knows? Maybe I'll be like...
You never know with Star Wars, right?
Yeah. Like the Millennium Falcon.
It's way off center.
Yeah. Yeah.
You think that thing would be a little harder to pilot because you're way off center. Like out in the middle of the ship.
Looks like a top-down view of it.
Yeah, it looks like more of like a schematic type view.
Okay,
that's a different ship.
Yeah, that's a different ship altogether.
Or could that be the other side of the one we looked at?
Is that an Archon?
No, I think that's like... I think
I think that might be the same ship
because of that.
Is it?
It's just from like the side.
Yeah.
I think it's the same ship.
Because where that turret is.
I think that's like probably where you come out, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like after it.
Oh, wait. What? What is that? Wait. Oh, there's the cockpit. Okay, maybe?
Yeah. No, there's definitely
a split screen, so...
Yeah, it's
the bottom one is inside the cockpit, and the top one
it's Imperial.
So I
think
it's that middle section. It's just underneath, so you can't really see it from some of those angles.
Because stormtroopers are driving it.
Yeah, it definitely looks Imperial. It's definitely not Lando's ship.
Yep, nope, definitely an Imperial ship.
Because right here we get a little bit of like Han Solo design, and whatever that is.
Han Solo design is kind of funny because it's like
he wears the same clothes
thing and everything.
Yeah, except for on Hoth.
Yeah,
it's pretty much in the same clothes and on Endor.
Yeah, I mean, Bespin's a little bit different, but that's not much.
Right. Han wears the boots, and he got the...
Why do you think there's, like, only...
jacket and the...
There's so many versions in the LEGO games of every other character except for Han Solo. Because he always wears the same thing.
And the ship next to him, there looks almost like more... It's not like a ship. I think it looks more like a speeder or something.
Yeah.
Because it looks like it has maybe handlebars.
Oh, there it is. From the top down.
Right? It's handlebars, and maybe it's like almost pod racer.
It's like it's like Rey's little speeder that she had back on Jakku.
Like a single person.
Yeah, because it looks like like you would sit on it and you
would
open air. Oh,
yeah, that looks pretty cool though.
This is the side
I like
view.
the looks though.
I do like the looks. It looks,
but it does look pod racer esque.
Yeah,
and land speeder type.
there's
Han
Han Solo.
His tall boots, his
jeans,
his leather jacket, his white T-shirt, and his
spoilers. That's what Han Solo is going to look like. Yeah. He's going to look like Han Solo.
I don't know
what is that. It's like a 3D print.
Yeah, it looks like a 3D image.
I don't know. It almost looks like the underneath of an AT-AT. Like this is his head up here. Yeah, his legs are coming down. Like the bottom side.
But like that looks like a
doesn't
weird,
it?
Like automobile.
That looks like the head. That's the bottom side of an AT-AT. It's got to be.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah,
that's like that's like the turtle on his back right there.
Yeah.
No, the it's the turtle on his back. That's what that is. It's got to be.
Now that looks like a.
It's a
big transport ship, or
yeah.
Maybe a cargo ship, because maybe your cargo slides into those little slots.
It's like they carry boxes, and it's like a conveyor
It's fun
belt.
to speculate, though. I mean, they're cool images. It's fun to just look at them.
Okay, two last images.
Use your imagination.
Okay, that must be like the front view of that ship. There's like people walking on the outside, so obviously it's not going to go into space.
Right.
Or at least you can't be right there when it goes into space.
Maybe that's a cutaway just to demonstrate where they scale.
Okay, yeah.
Of how big it would be.
Right. Yeah.
So definitely a smaller ship.
Yeah, because you can see people's feet.
4-man crew, maybe 3-man crew in that ship.
And there's a little closer. It's the front.
Man, that looks like a gunner ship. Like it's going to be just...
Like a bounty hunter
just a
ship.
bunch of weapons just firing at you.
Yeah.
I like that. That's cool.
That is pretty cool. Okay, so those are all the images. So what did you guys think of all of them?
Overall, I mean, they all look great.
Yeah?
I mean, of course, they're just, sketched renderings of ships. There's not much to pull from except for, just to get you excited about, this Han Solo movie's coming. Yep. That's the great thing about it.
Yep. I think it looks, very falling in line with Star Wars.
Yeah.
Right.
Everything looks like it comes from the Star Wars universe. So.
Right. Now let's talk about leaks themselves.
Okay.
Like,
what do
things
we think?
get leaked out,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And it's usually has to be by
Someone on the
inside.
Someone on the inside.
I don't mind leaks like this, where it's just images of ships. There's nothing you can really
spoil.
There's no
spoil the plot.
There's no story there. You're not telling a story.
Right.
The story's
there's no plot.
You're just showing
there.
some designs.
But when I do run across on Facebook or whatever other social medias, and I see plot details leaked or this, I won't even open those.
No,
You'll never have to worry about me discussing those here because I'll never look at them.
Yeah, me either. I don't like to do that.
I don't want to know personally.
I don't want to know.
I bet you all out there don't want to know. So
now, that does bring up a good point, though. I think I said this before, but that's one reason why I like the Star Wars trailers is because they don't give away all of the plot.
Almost nothing.
Because most trailers today give away 90% of the plot in one trailer
and show you all the great scenes.
Yeah, exactly.
You've got nothing left.
Like Batman v Superman.
Yeah, exactly.
They showed you everything. Yeah.
Right. Did you need to know that Doomsday was coming and that they would?
Yeah, that would have been a good twist if you didn't ruin it in the trailer.
Right. It would have been great.
That's like if a trailer for Empire Strikes Back comes out, and it just has at the very end, Luke, I am your father. Thank you for that.
Hey, you kind of ruined that for me.
Thanks for that slap in the face. So yeah, I personally don't like leaks that bring out plot, but I like leaks like this. I like leaks that bring out
just images. I like just
art.
The image leak or the art leak. Yeah, but storyline, plot line, I don't want to know.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want. I want to go to the theater and be totally surprised.
Yep.
Right.
I don't like things getting spoiled for me at all.
All right, so should we move on? What's the next topic there?
Plenty of fan theories. Technically, it should be fan hypothesis.
Should be hypotheses.
Hypotheses.
Not theories.
Have been risen from the footage of The Last Jedi trailer. Here's obvious. Some are obvious and some are crap. But here are a couple of good ones. So, Rey will be disappointed in Luke, meaning that she'll be going up to him and be like,
"Well,
I can't."
Let's talk about that.
You're nothing like the story said you were.
Right. When Rey first hears Luke's name in Force Awakens,
it's like a myth or a legend.
Skywalker? I thought he was a myth. So she has built this
hero complex.
Right. Hero out of Luke or a mythological character almost. Of Luke's what she envisions Luke to be. So I imagine when she finally meets Luke, she might be let down a little bit.
Sad old man.
I can kind of see that theory actually taking place. There being some disappointment, why am I here?
I think
well, especially with if you haven't seen the trailer, I don't want to give anything away, but when he's the last Jedi must end. Well, great. I was hoping to become a Jedi. Thanks a lot, buddy.
Well, I think
now he's telling me that the Jedi, need to end, and I shouldn't be one. And
flew all the way out here.
Yeah, to become, to try to maybe train to become a Jedi.
But it's almost what happened to Luke when he met Yoda. If you think about it.
True. Too young or too old to begin the training.
Yeah.
Right. So now he's looking at the future. This one.
One thing that I think
never his mind on where he is, what he is doing.
Yeah. One thing that I think might happen is sometime during the training, Luke kind of just gives up. Maybe she messes up or something.
Or just isn't getting it.
Yeah, isn't getting it. And he's just like, oh my gosh, get off this planet right now.
Well,
you know,
it would
Like-
be very, very similar to Luke. He failed to get his ship out of the swamp.
yeah, yeah.
Yoda's just like, meh.
I hope it's not a whole lot of beat for beat notes like from Empire
Strikes
Strikes Back.
Back, yeah.
Because
then you'll have the fans out there going. A lot of
She
people
like
out there,
crashes
oh,
the
man,
Millennium Falcon. She has to raise it from the sea.
and that's why she's all leaning down in the
Yeah,
trailer,
yeah,
like.
Yeah, that's why
And
she's.
hopefully, God, I know Ryan Johnson. If you've ever seen any of his other movies, and he doesn't have like huge movies. Like
Yeah.
Looper is one of my favorites of his.
Looper's a good one.
I think I trust in his vision. He'll come up with a different story than just rehashing Empire Strikes Back themes.
Yeah, Yoda training Luke, and now it's just Luke
I think it's
training
going to
Rey.
be much different.
Yeah,
But there still could be some disappointment on Rey's part of it.
And I think
Well-
on Luke's part, too.
that's where you kind of get the little bit of difference because Luke wasn't disappointed in Yoda, really.
No.
I mean, he was like more in awe. So
Right.
Well, he was more confused. He was like,
I'd like,
what is this little green creature? And then he figured out that he was actually Yoda.
yeah, I'd like to see that dynamic maybe where the students were like, what am I even doing here? Why am I even?
Right.
Why am I wasting my time with you? Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a good theory.
Yep.
What's the next one down?
Okay, well, the next theory is that Luke and R2 witnessed Luke's Jedi temple got burned to the ground or whatever.
Yeah, his temple / academy maybe was burned to the ground. That
Yeah.
scene where he's standing there and there's all that fire in front of him.
And then he puts his hand on R2.
Right. And that was actually in the trailer
the Force Awakens.
From Force
Yeah.
Awakens. So
So there was
so
like
we've seen that image
image
twice
twice.
from two different angles, I think.
Yes. Maybe that's not. Maybe that's totally different.
Right.
Who
Maybe
knows?
they
Who
are.
knows?
Well, like, in the Last Jedi trailer, we don't see, like, a robotic hand on the figure who's looking at it. So maybe that's and it's just in a robe, right? So maybe that's Del Toro's character. Who knows?
Or it could be Kylo. I mean, he knows who R2 is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I think that there's gonna be...
How come it can't be Rey?
Could be Rey in the future.
Yeah, in the
Vision?
future, maybe.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, in a vision.
I mean, this is the trailer for this movie, so it could be Rey kneeling down next to R2 watching something burn. That happens later in the movie.
Yeah, I
Not
definitely...
part of the vision.
I definitely get the feeling that
You just don't know.
Snoke, Kylo, and Phasma and Hux, they're not going to be the only villains in this story. I don't know why, but I feel like...
Well, I think you're going to get the Knights of Ren.
Yeah. But also, like, Del Toro's character, we know nothing about him.
Of Benicio del Toro? Yeah.
So, like...
Was it Benicio? How's it?
Benicio.
Benicio. Del Toro. Yeah, we know nothing of him.
We know he's in it, though.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I did
Oh,
hear a leak, but it was swept under the rug like quick.
Oh.
Like I saw one thing on it and never saw anything again. I can't believe that nobody else would have run that story. So I'm thinking maybe it was a hoax.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying anything.
Okay, you're
about
not.
it.
Okay.
I'm not
You're
saying
Well, you
anything
didn't
about
click
it.
on it.
No,
You
I
didn't
did
click on
see
it.
something pop up
Yeah?
about that, but I never saw anything again from any of the other outlets I follow.
Yeah.
So I didn't click. I
Okay.
usually wait until 2 or 3 sources on
Yeah.
Facebook or Twitter or
Make the same
topic
thing
that I trust.
Yeah.
Then I'll look at it. Until I see 3 of them, I usually don't look. So I didn't look at
Okay.
them.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think Luke and R2 definitely witnessed Luke's Jedi temple get burned to
But
the
did
ground.
Luke
I mean,
burn it down?
did
if
Luke-
it is Luke's temple burning down,
Did Luke burn it down?
or did
Del
somebody
Toro?
else?
Or did Kylo win? Or did
I'm really
Knights of
freaking-
Ren? Who knows?
I'm telling you right now, I am really rooting for Del Toro to be like this awesome evil character. I really hope that he is because he can play evil characters really
Oh yeah,
well.
he's one of my favorite actors.
Yeah, him and Sicario.
Yeah, the
love
movie
that
Sicario.
movie.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
Also,
he's
him as
very
the
dark
collector.
and very scary.
And is great in Usual Suspects.
Oh yeah.
He was really
That's a
good
classic
in
movie.
Guardians of the Galaxy, even though he had a kind of a small
Small
part.
part
But
as the collector,
he was
yeah.
still awesome
Yep.
as that character.
Yeah. So my theory is I think Luke is burning down the temple.
Yeah, if we're looking at this
Yeah.
theory in itself.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
why?
Because he
Because
failed.
he failed. He failed to with Kylo. He failed with. I don't
many other...
I don't think it's a
younglings.
flashback though, because Star Wars doesn't usually do flashbacks. They do flash forwards,
Now,
but they don't do flashbacks.
They do.
So,
Well, they do the force backs, like when she touches the lightsaber.
yeah, I guess that's
They did...
That's
because you did see her younger.
True, you did. Okay.
looking up at the
But usually
spaceship
you don't see too many flashbacks with Star Wars. So I'm thinking this is actually happening in the movie. It's not a...
Now, and when Luke has his vision, when he faces the Darth Vader figure on Dagobah in the cave, we're not sure if is he seeing the future. I mean, could they be playing off that? Like, he sees himself in the Vader mask, right?
Yeah, he does.
He sees a picture. I mean... Oh boy, that leads right into our next fan theory, pretty much.
Yeah, this one's pretty obvious. Well, it's like the one that everyone thinks is gonna happen. So Luke or Rey will turn to the dark side. I don't think either one of them will, personally.
Well, I don't think Luke's going to turn to the dark side. I don't think Rey is going to be the light or the dark. I don't think she's going to be either one. She's not going to be a Jedi. She's not going to be a Sith. She's going to be in between. She's going to be what Dallin likes to call the Gray Jedi. Well, I guess other people call them too. She's going to be the Gray Jedi. She's going to pull from both sides.
That's what Ahsoka was.
And use everything to be... I don't even know what to call it.
Balanced?
Yeah, to be balanced.
Right.
A forced balanced person. I don't even know. You're going to have to come up with a name for these people.
Yeah.
Because they might just come up with Grey Jedi.
Yeah, they might just bring in Grey Jedi. I don't know.
Pull that in from the extended universe.
Well, like, there's actually... I don't know if this is, like, canon or not. Probably not. But someone has made a Grey Jedi code. You know how, like, the Sith have their code.
Oh, that can't be canon.
And the Jedi have their code. There is, like, they have, like, this Grey Jedi code or whatever. That's like, there's both light and dark. There's both evil and good. And I have to have a balance of both. So, I think, yeah, there's a possibility that she'll definitely become a Grey Jedi. But I don't think she'll go, like, full dark. I do think she'll have her dark moments, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like, she'll be tempted to kill, like, someone. She might be tempted to kill, like, Rin at some point.
Right. Or she might find some details about her parents that they were killed, and then she wants revenge on somebody. Even though she could have to deal with that kind of stuff if she finds out who her parents are.
Yeah.
And they've met a horrible end.
Yeah.
But I don't think Luke or Rey will turn to the dark side, just like you two have commented. I think they have found their way to the middle, and has made them even more powerful than being on either the light or the dark.
Yeah, I think
because you can just channel both those sides, and I think that's what Snoke is so afraid of. He was afraid of them finding Luke.
Oh, and finding
because he knows what he was looking for. Mm-hmm. Is that path to the middle?
Yeah. Also, I thought about this for a minute, but do you think Snoke is actually a Force user? Because we never see him use the Force in Force Awakens. Who knows? He could be talking about some, like, underling of his actually training Rin and not him.
He could be.
He could be not a Force user at all.
I think Snoke, and this comes from a couple of people I follow, the guys on Collider Jedi Council, I watch them, and they said that their theory, or Christian Harloff's theory, is that Snoke is from the wild space. He's from the outer regions.
Yeah. He's like an unknown race.
Yeah. And was, like, Palpatine was looking for people in the outer regions or in the wild regions of space that were unexplored and looking for Force users out there. Because, I mean, the Force still would extend beyond the galaxy. It's not going to be contained by anything, right?
Yeah.
The Force is everywhere. Mm-hmm. If you can go there, it's going to be there. If you can go into wild space, it's going to be there. So I think he was looking for people, and I think Snoke was just training out there in the wild space and doing his own thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, that is very interesting.
It is an interesting theory that they had.
Yeah, that just kind of like popped in my head. Like, what if?
And once the vacuum of Emperor and Darth Vader being gone from the known regions of this galaxy, Snoke decided it might be a good time to slip in and try his hand at being the
ruler of
everything.
Yeah, so far Snoke is definitely like the most interesting.
Well, it's because it's a pure mystery. You have no
right.
clue who he is, what he is. Even if he knows how to use the Force, He could be none of those
Right,
things.
he could not even know. He could just be a student of the Force and just know everything about it, but not know how to use it.
Yeah.
And like you said, he could have somebody else, maybe Benicio del Toro.
Yeah, who trains.
Actually training Kylo.
That would be
Oh.
good. And like it
I like
mirrors
that theory.
Ooh, and it mirrors like Luke and Rey's training and Del Toro and Rin's training. That would be good. That would be actually really good.
Right, yeah. Snoke's
I'd be
just a
all for that.
facilitator for that. But there would have to be some fear of Benicio and Kylo towards Snoke that he has some sort of power over them. Mm-hmm. Or else they just wipe him out and just take over
True. Or
on their own.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
So I think we covered that one.
we
pretty
covered
well.
that. So what's up next, sir?
A new documentary entitled Looking for Leia is coming soon, and it will highlight the women of Star Wars and how female fans have been such a big part of Star Wars' success, despite not being marketed to in the early days of the original trilogy. Are we looking forward to seeing this? I am.
I think it's going to be an interesting documentary. My one fear is that they're going to get really preachy about the feminism movement.
Yeah,
and like all this. Like, I don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
Like, I love that how many female Star Wars fans we see at like
Yeah.
Celebration.
Oh, yeah.
I see going to the movies.
I mean, we went to Celebration.
love that.
Yeah, there's
You
tons
go to Celebration and you think, oh, it's going to be a whole bunch of
Just
guys, and
sweaty
it wasn't. It
dudes.
was like,
No.
it was. I mean, there was. Oh, it was almost 50-50. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, there was probably maybe
a little
40-60. Maybe.
guys probably have a little bit of an edge.
Yeah,
Right,
but if you look at the kids, the youth that was there, it was probably 50-50 kids.
Oh yeah,
of
there's a lot
girls
of
and
little
boys.
girls,
And
little boys.
And that's the brilliance of these new movies coming in. Is they're Rey as a predominant character. I mean, we had Leia. I mean, and she was a strong character, but they just didn't market Leia to young girls
as
well,
much as they did with Rey.
in the original trilogy,
Yeah.
right? Like they have done Rey
And-
and Jyn Erso.
And the cartoons,
Yeah,
too,
exactly.
have
I was
done
about
that
to
too.
say
Have,
that.
have dragged have
with
pulled-
Ahsoka, yeah.
Yep.
With the you had Ahsoka Tano, and
You
then
had
in
Barriss.
Rebels you have Sabine, and you have
Hera.
Hera.
I mean,
Yep.
There's
they're
Yeah.
major characters. So
they
I
may
just
not
don't
be
like-
the
I just
central
don't want some sort of political.
point. Yeah,
thing
no.
out of
Right,
this. I
slant
just-
on it. I just
Just
want
keep
you to,
it Star Wars.
Right, I
Yes.
just want you to embrace how women have really latched onto these characters and they're dressing up like them, and and how
Yeah.
strong, the portrayals of like
those
Jyn
characters
Erso and Ahsoka Tano.
I didn't even think of Jyn Erso, but there's
and-
another one.
Oh yeah,
Rey.
Jyn Erso, yeah.
I mean, how strong,
I saw a lot
how
of
strong those characters are in their own right. They don't need, they can just be themselves.
Yeah, I saw a lot of Jyn Erso like female cosplays.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
especially a little kid ones.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a lot of
Yeah, a
them.
lot of them.
And the woman we stood like behind in
That
line.
lady looked just like her.
Oh yeah,
Right?
she looked like
I
I was like,
mirror
I
image.
was like, wait a minute, is that
Is that
No.
actually her?
Is that Felicity Jones?
is that Felicity Jones?
Felicity Jones?
I had to take a double take. She had a great costume and she looked just like her.
Mm-hmm. She looked
But
exactly.
yeah, I'm
like
excited to see it.
her. Me too.
Me too. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm just, there's always the fear out there that's gonna get it's gonna
Just
get
don't be
preachy.
too political.
I mean,
like I
Yeah.
just don't.
Yeah, like I have my my Jyn Erso T-shirt on today.
Hey, I got my Rogue One T-shirt on right now with Jyn
What do
I
you
just
got?
got an R2D2.
just
You
R2D2
got
over
D2.
here.
Oh, about hey, the droids need love too.
Yeah, the
It's
droids
not just
need
about
love.
Just speak about the
R2.
humanoids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Wookiees and there's
There's female like
Trandoshans
droids.
and there's
There's female like droids too.
Okay, so
Alright.
what's our next topic?
There is a petition going around with almost 200,000 signatures asking for a Netflix series set in the Old Republic. Thoughts on this and on the idea of petitions to make the fans' voice heard?
I love this idea, and I think the petitions is a great idea. I mean, that tells you that people want something. I mean, if people are willing to take the time, especially in nowadays society where everybody's just on the go and never wants to stop and do something, take the time and fill it out and say, yes, I would like to see this. And then on the other thing is, if you're gonna make something like the Old Republic, like a Netflix series, make it dark. Make it. I don't want a kids. I don't want to say not kids friendly, but I want something
you
that's
don't
a
want to
little
alienate those fans.
those fans. But I want something that's a little bit darker, maybe a PG-13,
Yeah.
where it's
Right.
a little more dark. It's
Like
not
like
quite,
the movies.
Well, even those are usually PG, aren't they? Or they're
No,
not
they're
PG-13, are they?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Force Awakens was PG-13.
I don't know. I have to look that up.
Yeah, I'd have to look that up.
I know
thought-
for a fact Revenge of the Sith was.
Well, that one was definitely darker.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I
Yeah,
want
yeah.
something that's a little more dark like that. A little more risque, but not too risque.
I mean, I would like to see eventually them go the routes of like a Game of Thrones, not with so much of the nudity and porn aspects of it. But they're more like
You never know who will
raw
die.
storytelling. Yeah, just dark. You just don't know who's gonna die, who's gonna live. It's anything's
Anything goes.
possible
Yeah.
in that universe.
And I think this would be a great opportunity with the Old Republic.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Old
especially
Republic.
going to Netflix. And you can stretch it out over 3 or 4 seasons and then 13 episodes per season
Yeah.
or something.
Because Old
Be
Republic
awesome.
is dark, like especially with the whole slave aspect. Like I think it's explained that in the Old Republic, like the slaving rates were like the highest they've ever been in the galaxy. I'm not sure.
Plus,
about
the
that,
Old
but
Republic was before the
You hear about slaves a lot more.
Order of 2 for the Sith, so
Yeah.
it was just...
Yeah, there's tons of Sith around, tons of Jedi, and they
Right.
just go out in a field and like lightsaber battle each other. It's
Force lightning.
that
and
is
force
honestly
push.
one of the reasons why the Old Republic is my favorite era. It's just because of those scenes.
That would be
love
cool.
them.
And I
Oh, and the Mandalore, the Mandalorian War. You could
Right.
you could base it around the Mandalorian War. Because I mean, I guess would it be would the Mandalorian War be canon because they do mention it in the Clone Wars
and I think they mentioned it a little bit in the...
with the whole
In
Death
Rebels.
Watch guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
because that guy grabs out his black lightsaber and he's like, my people stole this from you back in the Mandalorian Wars.
Right, so it's canon.
Yeah.
And the thought of... I like the idea of petitions if they're done correctly. I like the idea that you're asking more than telling the studio
Yeah.
what you want to see.
You're just asking.
Like, look, we've put together this. We would love to see the Old Republic on a Netflix series. Here's 200,000 people that agree with us.
And we'll watch it.
Just
Yes.
here.
You'll get tons of
Do
ratings.
what you want. It's not a demand.
Yeah.
When it comes across as like a demand, like, look,
You-
we got
you have-
200,000
yeah.
people. You
And you-
have to do this.
And you have to do this in it, and this,
Right.
and this. This has to happen there too. And it's like, no, now you're getting
Right.
Now you're just
Make your own movie.
Then,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, go out,
at that point, go make your own movie.
Go get a camera and some green screens and learn how to do it yourself and just do it yourself.
Right.
There's a lot of good ones out there.
I
man.
do
Oh,
know
yeah.
that they pay attention to the fans, and they're trying to work on things that will appease the fans. So once they get all the signatures they want to get, and they do finally submit the petition or however they're going to do it, or just
Or it's just word of mouth. I don't know.
but the people who signed it just don't be like demanding of
Yeah,
them
exactly.
to do it. you
Yeah.
know, once it's been done,
Yeah, give them the freedom to work.
right?
Like,
They know what they're doing.
yeah.
And I'm sure it's already been
Discussed,
considered.
yeah. It
And
has
they
to
are
be.
smart people up there.
It has to be because I mean, if you're not thinking about doing a Netflix original series nowadays
You're
as
crazy.
a franchise,
You're
Right,
crazy.
you're crazy.
Well, we already know that Disney is loving their Marvel series
Oh.
with Daredevil and
In fact,
the Defenders.
they're going like all out. They're going with Hulu now with the Runaways for Marvel. Like they're trying to partner with everyone that they can.
Right, so Disney doesn't have any problems making a Netflix series, or putting it on Hulu or on Amazon Prime or whichever route they decide to go. I think it will happen. A Netflix series will happen. Will it be the Old Republic? I don't know. I would love it to be.
Yeah, I would love it.
I would love it to be almost anything.
Yeah, same.
There's so many great
Some
ideas
bounty-
out there.
right.
So many ways that they go with it.
Yeah, like
it's not
the-
even funny.
Like the
I'd like to see
idea
multiple
that
series.
yeah, like the idea that Jay and I talked about in I think the second episode of this podcast where we talked about the Bounty Hunter series on Netflix.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Right.
And each bounty hunter gets their own season. I think that'd be really cool. All right, so is that
Yeah.
all
so
we got
Yeah, I think we beat that.
on
to
that?
death.
Yeah.
move on
Okay.
to the next topic.
Okay, so we go on to Tashi Toy Box or Station, depends on your preference.
Don's not gonna give that up. Let's toss you to a station instead of a box. Okay.
Okay, Hasbro has unveiled a new Boba Fett theme Nerf Rival Battlefront Blaster. That's a mouthful. Retailing for $90 that looks really cool. They also said that that Wave 4 of Rogue One figures are hitting shelves soon, but where was Wave 3?
Okay, so let's start with the blaster.
I have to have it.
Well, yeah, of course.
A huge Boba Fett
But
fan. But man, $90
for a Nerf gun?
and that I probably won't take out of the package in that case.
I won't shoot it at all?
I'll probably still get it.
Yeah?
It looks super cool. I mean, it comes with a mask, with the Boba Fett mask, and like,
Okay, what kind of mask are we talking
just like
about?
a cool
here?
face guard, like a paintball face guard.
Okay.
Thing.
I was like, if it's one of those little plastic cheap masks that I see,
it looks more like a protective piece you wear, like if you were having a Nerf war.
Okay, good. I was like, because
it's more stylized like this.
Please don't make it like.
It also comes with the little Mandalorian symbol. Looks like it may be an armband or something.
Yeah, maybe like a patch you can sew into.
It looks cool.
Something that'd be cool.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, I probably won't get it. So $90. But there's
you spend way more than that on Legos.
Oh yeah. Those are Legos, man. Legos. Oh, okay, I can't say much, man. I do spend more than that on Legos.
A collector will spend what they want to spend on what they want.
Yes.
Yeah, and I mean, it looks cool, and then definitely for your Boba Fett collection, I can definitely see it in your case with all the rest of the Boba Fett stuff. So
right in my little Boba Fett shrine.
Yeah.
Right behind your couch in your living room.
Yes.
I mean. So, is it coming with its own case?
I don't know. It comes in a box. I don't know if it has a case with it
If
or
it's
not.
like, if it doesn't come with, like, its own case or something, why not just, take it out of the box, but just don't shoot it and just place it in your...
I mean, I could. Because that...
I don't think that's going to be something that's a major collector item.
Right, it
where
won't
the
be like
packaging is
diminishes
more,
the price.
Makes it more expensive.
Right, it'll be the condition of the actual... toy itself.
Yeah,
so
and that you have all the pieces. That'll be more important than the condition of the box.
Maybe just get like a little weapon stand and place it on top.
Yeah, I mean, that would look really cool on the top of course, right now I have my quarter scale box that Boba Fett came in on the top of the cases. Well, I can move that to storage.
Or you can, is there enough room to slide it back and then have that sit right in front of it? No?
He lives in a very small house.
So, okay.
Yeah, my collection is taking over my house.
Yeah.
To my wife's chagrin.
Yeah.
Love you, babe.
Okay, so then what was the second question in there?
The Wave 4 Rogue One figures.
I agree with this. Where was Wave 3? Because around our area, I have never seen any of the Wave 3 characters.
Yeah, we're from the Mountain West region of the country.
And
we've been to Target, Walmart,
Toys R
Us, you name it.
Anywhere that sells a toy.
Walgreens, you name it, we've been there. And, man, you cannot find any Rogue One Wave 3 figures.
Which there was only 5 of them made, but they just never came out. I can still find the original, Wave 2, Wave 1s. I can find those still, but I have never seen the Wave 3. So where was Wave 3? Is it you're coming out with Wave 4? Or where was Wave 3?
I guess I just got to order.
I just got to online.
But
for me, it's not a big deal to order online, like say through Amazon or through big, Bad Toy Box. I can do that.
My problem is I have to look at the package.
Right.
I have to the package.
He keeps them in the package.
I keep them in the package, so the packaging means something to me.
To me, I open them and display them on a shelf.
Yeah, so if I get, I go order on Amazon and they come in and all the boxes are junk, well, then I'm just going to open them up and I need to go find them again.
Right.
So ordering online for me is hard to do.
Now, through Big Bad Toy Store, you can pay, I think it's like $3 extra to get like collector grade.
To say guaranteed and make sure it's packaged correctly.
Right, and then you can dispute if they come in.
Okay, so if I'm
Big Bad Toy Box
nice.
Or Toy Store may be the place for you to look. I don't know.
Okay, so maybe if I can't, if they never show up around here in the next few months, I might have to just
I might
buck
wait
the
till
bill.
like Force Friday.
Yeah.
If I don't find them after that, I'm probably just going to have to buy them.
I might just have to order them online, yeah.
Yep.
Which I don't want to do because I like to support the local areas around here and go to the store and buy them.
I like the hunt.
I like the hunt party of it too. Yeah, what's the fun of just going and clicking a couple buttons?
Right.
Got everything. I don't have to go looking and searching and hunting anymore. That's part of the fun. Yeah, because we usually go together and we sit there and talk about Star Wars the whole time.
So it's a lot of fun just to go hunting out there. But when you're not finding anything over months and months and months and it's the same old stuff, boy, it gets really old going to hunting.
And it also allows us to hunt for other things.
Right. Well,
Hot Wheels and
then I end up picking up other things
other
like
stuff.
Masters of the Universe minifigures and X-Men minifigures because I'm not finding anything Star Wars out there that's new.
Yeah. And Wave 4, only 4 characters? Come on, man. These guys are killing me with this, like, less and less and less every time instead of, like it was back in the day, more and more and more. You know, if we go back and look at the original stuff, it was more and more and more. It wasn't, the original was, 12 figures came out. And then all of a sudden, there was 20 figures, and then there was just like, all of a sudden, there was like 77.
And then they got up to a total of 92 figures for the original trilogy. And I have no idea how many they put out for the prequels. Way more than 92.
Yeah.
If we go look at your wall, it's way more than 92.
Like 70% of it.
It's probably well over 100 different ones for the prequels.
Maybe close to 125 or so.
Yeah, and these
not more.
What's been driving me nuts about Rogue One and Force Awakens is there's just a lack of number of characters that they put out.
In the original trilogy, they put out like Wolfman and
Hammerhead.
People you see for just milliseconds.
Snaggletooth.
I want a figure of those little robot Jawa guys walking around. Like, I want a figure of them, but none of them come out. You don't get figures of anyone in like Maz Kanata's cantina.
Yeah, man, they come out with like 2-packs, which I don't mind buying. I haven't bought them yet, but I open them. But I still haven't bought any of the 2-packs.
I love the single packs, and I love the old school. What is it? 3-point articulation. 5-point articulation. Yeah,
and the 2 arms and the 2 legs.
Where what is it? The Black Series is more
has 8.
The 8 or
maybe.
I'm just not as big on those. Just maybe because it's not similar to the original ones that I collected when I was a kid. So
and also
they're a lot more expensive.
To me, they look weird. I don't know why, but they look
the Black
weird.
Series looks weird.
I love the posability of them.
So do I.
If you can open them, but they're just more expensive than the classic just 5-point articulated figures. I just like those ones.
And I also don't like the packaging as well, because you look at the back and there's no like a whole bunch of different characters.
Right.
You know, it's just it's.
I so love the originals where you almost had like a little checklist on the back.
Yeah.
I got this figure. I got this figure. You could keep that if you opened it and like, okay, I almost got all 12.
Yeah, well, because now, like, if I wanted to collect the Black Series, I'd have to go online and do a bunch of research on what was put out.
See, it's funny because
instead of being able to just buy one and go, okay, there's these other 10 guys on the back of here that I need to go find.
Right. It's funny because Hasbro does that with almost every other toy that they bring out. Like any other, toys that they do, like My Little Pony. Like, if you would get a box of a My Little Pony figure, and look at the back of it, there's, like, a whole checklist, like you said, of, like, all the characters that you can get. So that's really weird how they don't do that for Star Wars.
For the Black Series, they don't.
Right.
And even for the
Force Awakens.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
3 of them.
3. There's the character you have and 2 others.
Why?
Go together to form, and they just had like those little like pieces inside that you could put together to form like another
big
super weapon.
Yeah,
and those 3 characters are the ones you need to get that super weapon.
I'm appalled by this.
I like the old school where like the 77 back has 77 characters all the way across.
And I really don't like the extra accessories. Just give me their gun that they used,
or the lightsaber, or whatever,
or if they had any other little accessories. Yeah, give me those.
Like old school Boba Fett has his backpack or whatever. Yeah,
okay, so you just heard these guys rant about a whole lot of stuff. I never knew this about anything, and now that I've heard it, I'm just like, really? That's how it is now?
This is just a small rant. I can go on this topic for 2 hours.
Yeah, we could.
Because
don't get me wrong, I love Hasbro and the toys, or I wouldn't buy them.
Or I wouldn't buy them.
Yeah, of course.
I just wish that they would come. Maybe it's not it's probably not even their fault. I think it's the retailers not over ordering certain waves,
the first and second
they
wave.
don't get the other waves because they over ordered.
Right, because they're not selling the ones that they have on the shelf.
Yeah.
Because they're not new.
They just got their their peg holders up there. You could find ones from Force Awakens Wave 1 still.
Still, yeah. So I think
Captain or Constable Zuvio's everywhere. They're just like
it. The toy business is like the Millennium Falcon. It goes to light speed. So yeah, it goes so fast, and you wait for a month to buy a toy, and already the next series is out. So just Ugh.
It's
All right.
it's
It's just a
frustrating,
mess. It's just
but
a
fun
mess.
at the same time. So
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's part of the hunt. I
Right.
mean that's what makes that's actually half the fun of collecting.
right.
Toys.
So while we rant about
But
it,
we
it
kind of
still is part of the fun of it. I guess.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
but when you don't see any wave 3, it's
Right.
frustrating.
Right, you just don't see a sign of it. I mean, not even one
What
figure.
Yep. Okay.
It's frustrating.
Okay, Dal.
Okay,
Let's move on
so-
to the next toy.
That was only the first topic in 3. The winner of Fan Choice Award for the Vintage Collector Edition figure is Dr. Aphra, and will come out in 2018. Is this a good choice? I think so.
It was my choice.
It was-
Yeah, it was my
of the
choice.
one-
It was
of the-
all three of our choice.
Of the ones that they gave us to pick from, this was my choice of the one I'd
Right.
like to see. And maybe there's a lot of casual fans that aren't gonna even know who she is.
Right.
You have to know about the
The
comic book.
books. And I think it's a good way for them to like drive people to the comic book.
I think that's why is a good thing. But it was voted on by the fans, so there's a
Right,
lot of
so
fans out there that
there's a lot
read
of
those
them.
comic
Yeah,
books.
there's a lot of fans who read those comic
And
books.
I also think, well, going back to these vintage collector edition figures, I really haven't seen any of these in the store either. Where the hell are they?
Oh, those 6-inch, the 6
No,
inch?
no, no.
Oh.
This one's going to come in like a 3.75 inch.
Oh, the
On
vintage,
the vintage card
card
back
back.
that has like the Kenner logo on it still.
Okay.
It's like
wow.
way back vintage. And there's supposed to be other ones out there. I know Ahsoka came on one a while back. I think I've seen
Yeah, and I
one.
never saw those.
Never
in the
saw
store
those in
around.
the stores
stores
around
around here. Maybe it's just the coasts get
Right,
them
maybe
or
just
something. I don't know.
more populated coasts.
Yeah,
and
the
then
coast
the UK.
bias in the UK. UK's huge.
Us middle.
And we live out here in, the flyover states.
Yeah,
So,
Okay,
I
but
guess
I still think
yeah.
it's a great choice.
yeah,
and
I'm going to be on the hunt for
I'm
it.
going to be on the hunt for it.
Yeah. Okay,
Alright.
so a new comic book run is coming out this month titled The Screaming Citadel, and is a crossover run like Vader Down was, and will feature an unlikely Luke Skywalker and Dr. Aphra team up. Looking forward to this. Now, personally, I don't really like that team up, to be honest.
Well, it is a bit of a... It's an odd team up, for sure,
yeah.
to say the least.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Aphra has already teamed up with Darth Vader.
Right, well,
So,
Darth
like,
Vader recruited Aphra
Yeah.
and
So,
just used her for her talents until he was pretty much done with her.
And BT-1 and R2-D2 hate each other.
Well, not
Well,
only,
BT-1 tried to kill her.
but not only that. But I mean, you would think Luke would have a little bit of a problem with working with somebody who has assassin
Right, a
droids.
moral issue.
Yeah.
As
With
a
like,
wanting
her
to,
tactics.
At
as
least
a
at
wanting
that
to be
time.
Jedi because he's not a Jedi yet.
I'm sure Last Jedi, Luke wouldn't care. But
Yeah, but young Luke,
Yeah,
that's
well,
what
young
this
Luke
is
was
based.
just
Yeah.
learning.
He's not even a Jedi yet.
Yeah.
he's
I mean,
just
I read a
learning.
little synopsis of it, and apparently Dr. Aphra has an artifact that Luke wants
Okay.
maybe a
to learn
Force
something.
related.
Yeah,
Force
it's
related.
definitely like Jedi
like
Force related
like a holocron
artifact.
Holocron,
So-
maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe that's as far as the team up will go. Maybe there'll be more conflict than actual team up.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's not really.
Maybe it's a Jedi holocron. That,
Although the cover of the first issue has both of them side by side, like looking in the same direction, shooting at some. Maybe shooting. Can't recall completely what the cover looks like, but they do look like they're working together.
Yeah.
But
I'm definitely looking forward to it.
I think it's like just a 5-book
Five
run.
books run.
or-
Okay.
Yeah,
So similar to
a little
Vader
to
Down.
to Chewbacca or
Mini-series.
Vader Down.
well, it's like Vader Down. It's like it's going to be in the Star Wars one and in the Dr. Aphra one. You'll have to have both of them to follow
those
the
to follow
story.
the story. Gotcha.
Yeah, it'll like jump issues.
Gotcha.
That's Marvel for you.
That's
Mar-
comic books for you.
Yeah,
that
That's comic
happens
books in general.
every comic book series,
Yeah.
Yeah,
almost.
yeah,
Right,
except for like
especially modern day.
big standalone ones.
Right.
Yeah.
But you look at Civil War, if you ever try to read
Oh
Civil War
yeah,
through the
Civil
comics.
War.
You can't.
I mean,
You have to own so many comics.
Or you have to buy the huge,
well, that's the best way to read it.
book
Yeah.
that you open
Through
up.
like the
and
compendium.
read it.
The compendium.
Yeah.
That's the best way to read it, or else you're searching for those issues and they're like they show up in some odd places. Those through run stories like that.
Okay, so now we're heading for the Dallin show here. Go for it now.
The gaming with Gamorreans. Now, you guys get to hear me rant about EA for a little bit. So, release date windows have been announced for a new EA Star Wars game coming sometime between April 2018 and March 2019, and one for some time after that. So, could we finally get that character-driven campaign type game we've all been waiting for, or will it just be a Battlefront 3 game to coincide with Episode 9? Now,
hold on. Before you get going too fast, I'm going to throw the brakes on. So, what we're talking about with the a character-driven game, what do you mean by it? What are we talking about there? Is this more like an Elder Scrolls,
like a Knights of Old Republic type
where
game.
you're playing just a single character and it's going through
and maybe you get like some teammates along the way, and you get some character development with each of those teammates, and so on and so forth.
I'm thinking more like Uncharted.
Uncharted, yeah,
where you're just a single character and you just go through a storyline,
or like an Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
What's the one that
Skyrim?
Yeah.
But not with.
I would love to see that.
I would love to see that, but I think the first one they come out with will be more confined.
Yeah.
And not so many like choices like in Elder Scrolls, Skyrim, where you have like multiple choices and missions to go on. I think it would be more like a Halo type.
That
where it's just leading you right in the path.
That was how Knights of the Republic was. Because you could do like side quests and stuff, but mostly you were playing the main quest.
Yeah, you were just following the path that they set for
and if you didn't do any of the side quests, the game did kind of punish you for it because you were underleveled for some parts, and they would just completely wipe you out. So
you did have to complete those side quests to get back on track, but not so much in
it wasn't
Skyrim.
Skyrim is definitely almost just an open universe. You can go and do whatever you want.
Yeah,
and I don't think
I'd love to see that
Star
eventually.
Wars I'd love to see it eventually, but I don't think it's there yet for them to do that.
Because each planet that you had to go on in Knights of the Republic continued the story, the main plot, in some way. You didn't just go to some random planet and be like, "Hey, I'm just gonna run around," you know?
And pick up some quests and go do them and have, just do whatever I want.
Yeah, you had to be doing the main quest along with the side quests.
Okay.
So that's what it means by character-driven game.
Okay.
Now.
So now we'll let you go back to this. Is this just going to be battle?
One more thing. I think it's funny that the window is over a year.
Yeah, I know. What is that? From April
period.
18th to somewhere in
March 19.
That's like a year.
That is 12
months.
year.
That is a full year.
To get a game out. That's a pretty big
why
window.
What was the point of you really announcing that?
Now,
I thought the windows for getting my Sideshow collectibles was harsh when it was like, oh, it's going to be June or July. Or March or April.
Yeah, it's going to be 2018 or 2019 or 2020.
Right. I understand game development takes a long time.
Yeah.
So I'll give them the year window.
Okay, so now we're going back to the other question is for Dallin. Here we go.
Okay.
Or will it just be a Battlefront 3 game to coincide with Episode 9? Is that what we're going to get?
Or can we get both?
No, knowing EA, it will most likely be a Battlefront 3 game. Now, here's where I say that. EA has not been they're not the best gaming company. In fact, no gaming company is the best gaming company. All of them have their flaws in some way or another. With Bethesda, it's the glitches. And with Konami, it's just being, Konami. With EA, they constantly pump out the same stuff, always. Battlefield is okay. But, it's just, they do almost, it's the same first-person shooter. You can kind of mix between the two. Yeah, they have different, time periods that they're set in, but you can, if you take the main gameplay elements,
it's the
same thing.
It's the same gameplay.
It's just a first-person shooter.
They need to come up. That's my biggest problem with EA, too. I mean, I play other games that EA owns, and it drives me crazy because they're always just more bottom line instead of good content.
Well, EA's good at. Madden for
they're
example.
They're good at sports
games. Oh
they're good at pumping that out.
But each one that comes out every year progressively gets better and more difficult to play.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because it's more real.
FIFA, yeah.
But my problem with it is they're good at those games, and I think they're terrible at
story-based
games.
Yeah.
Now,
I don't think they're definitely not good as like Blizzard or one of those kind of companies.
Or Bethesda. Now, if they actually, this is one thing that I want them to do, but I don't think they will do. If they take the canceled games that were canceled because Lucas Arts Games shut down, if they take those games like Star Wars 1313, Star Wars Imperial Commando, and what was the Darth Maul solo game, if they take those and revamp them and make them and actually like complete them, that would be amazing. And if they do that, of course, if they do it well, because like you said, Uncharted, Star Wars 1313 was basically going to be an Uncharted like Star Wars game.
Right, and I remember hearing like maybe a year or maybe 2 years ago that they were going to do like a Han Solo based game like Uncharted.
Yeah.
Like in the same vein as Uncharted.
Yeah.
Which would be it'd be a fun game to play.
Yeah, I think 1313 you play as like a smuggler, I think.
Yeah.
That was what it was originally going to be.
There's just so much potential here. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know why EA. Well, maybe the problem is it's EA, and they're always stuck in their little groove and their little ruts, and don't like to get out into the, the other. I mean, who makes Skyrim?
That's Bethesda.
Bethesda. See, they need to. They maybe the Star Wars universe needs to branch out into other
gaming
gaming
companies. Yeah.
to make some of these games that I want to see.
Yeah.
Because I would. I mean, I haven't played like a console game in quite a while. Probably Skyrim was the last one.
Yeah.
But if you give me a Star Wars Skyrim, I will buy that thing and I will play that and I will download every content piece that you ever put out.
And
every DLC would be gone.
My wife will see me, but it'll just be the back of my head as I'm staring at the television playing that game.
Yeah, I would.
Hi, babe. What's for
man.
dinner? I don't.
It would be so
drooling
addicting.
on myself.
As long as if they do get Bethesda to do it, they just can't make it like they did with Fallout 4. I had a big problems with Fallout 4. That's a different topic, maybe for the other podcast that I do, Spiels with Spiels 2 Reels with my sister. Go check that out. But I did not like Fallout 4. I thought it was very lackluster. Very lackluster.
I definitely can see where I could get disappointed though if they do put out one of these games. This is not what I
envisioned it to be.
But you got to play it for what it is.
Yes,
right.
That's how you got to look.
It's all about the story and the gameplay for me. Like I'm not a huge graphics fan. I mean,
me neither. I
mean, my wife's picked up the classic NES little console that just came out last Christmas for me for my birthday. I haven't got it yet, but when I do, I'll be playing all those games. Yeah. Ad nauseum because I love the stories that some of those games had.
Even way back in the day.
Zelda, the original, is a great game.
It's a hard game.
Still, you want to talk about
Castlevania? It's an awesome game.
Yeah. And Ninja Gaiden, awesome game.
Contra.
Yeah.
Ghosts and Goblins.
I'm a pretty simple person when it comes to games, so just give me a good story, good gameplay,
decent graphics,
right? And I'm good to go.
You should get a Super Nintendo Entertainment System and get the Super Star Wars games that came out for that system, because they are really good apparently from what I hear. So
I'm probably sure I played some of them back in the day.
Probably. But yes, that is my thoughts on that. So that is basically wraps up our
Episode 4.
Episode 4.
We're on episode 4.
Yeah,
Episode
4, man.
Episode
keep
4.
watching.
4
people.
weeks, 4 episodes.
Keep listening. Listening. I guess
We're almost
listening.
halfway there to 10. To double digits.
Yeah, we'll have to do something special when we get to 10, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see when it comes up.
Maybe we'll let you guys see what we look like and put our pictures up there.
Maybe. I'll have to get a haircut.
I don't know. I might. That might ruin the illusion for Spiels to Regals. I don't know. Maybe. Because of what we're going to do with that. But anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed. Please follow our Facebook page. The link is down in the description below. Jay, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at JBird51 and on Instagram at JWilsonByDesign.
And you can find me right here on this podcast and nowhere else.
Yes. You can find me at Major Glitterix on YouTube. That is GLITTERIX with Major at the front. And I also have a Facebook page that is also under the same name. So please go check that out if you have the time. I do gameplay videos and walkthroughs. So, yes. That basically wraps it up.
Yep.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. Bye.
See ya.
Got the shot on Red 2.